What's up with WD?
What's up with him, Magooo?
And nothing new under the sun.
Now,
New but the sun.
this is WD3. You're trending with the iiTT, and this is my moderator, Magooo. Now, today we're going to be a double threat.
What happened to triple?
Well, we could be a triple threat. Just depends on what her management does, but we're going to go and focus on what Rihanna's doing. She is not just in music, she is also a businesswoman now. If she wasn't before, but Rihanna's luxury FENTY clothing line has dropped. Now we're proud of her for that, because a lot of people you hear about making a lot of money and squandering it and not capitalizing on it, but big shout out to Rihanna for actually flipping her brand and bringing her, now the businesswoman's clothing line, yeah, exactly, and she's doing it, she's going the luxury route. The businesswoman's clothing line with LVMH has now dropped and people are rushing to check it out. Now, Rihanna News, of course it's going to be a little slang, but it says FENTY challenges the rules of fashion. The Mason forms the staples of a wardrobe. Born in Paris, made in Italy and France, FENTY lives online. Now she's also taken the online route for her sales strategy, so that's a very forward-thinking strategy too. So big ups to Rihanna. I mean, what do you think of that, Magooo?
You know, we're pro everything in our culture, for our culture pretty much, so that goes without saying. Much love and respect to Rihanna and her line.
Now,
successful line.
She's capitalizing.
FENTY, hashtag that.
Right, and she's capitalizing off of the success of artists such as Nelly with the Apple Bottom. You had, can you think of any others? You had Jay-Z, of course, with his.
I'm looking at a few here, like Black Bear, Black Coffee, Buju Banton, Shaka, Diplo, Herb, Malik Berry, Nadia Rosa, Jake Lloyd, Pop King, Super Dupes.
Yeah. So
Party Next Door, Bean.
So a lot of artists are using that pathway to capitalize on their brand. WD3, where I started out doing a lot of clothing and things like that. I know you're big on the merchandise, so that's the next level, and we want a lot of you new artists to take notes from some of those artists and how they are growing their brand. That's probably the point for me, what I see out of this trending story, but we'll move on. Now, this is a huge story nationally, because you got your Democrats, your Republicans, independent, whatnot, and they're going at each other. But Trump, he was the center of an investigation concerning the elections. A lot of people swear that the Russians helped Trump, and they even went so far as to hire a gentleman, Mr. Mueller, who was a former top official in different administrations, but they hired him to do the investigating, and this is some serious stuff. But new developments in this story, according to the U.S. News, Mueller said charging Trump was, quote, not an option, in a statement on the Russian probe. Now, special counsel Mueller announced he's formally closing his office in his first public statement since the Russian probe. Quote, I hope and expect this will be the only time I will speak to you in this manner, he said on Wednesday. Now, according to ABC News, Special Counsel Robert Mueller breaks his silence following nearly 2 years of investigation into the Russian interference, which his full remarks can be shown on their Twitter site. But I'll tell you what, Magooo, a lot of people really thought that they had Trump on this Russian probe. I mean, what do you make of that going into the next election for re-election?
One more year. Next year, you got 1 year to go. That's my outtake. 1 year to go. If he's in office for a whole another 4 years, man, that, like, I ain't gonna say like that's the end of the world or anything, but guess what? That's America's fault.
Well, Mueller resigning is a big blow to the Democrats and those who are against Trump, and it's a big victory for those who are for Trump. I mean, I must say, as far as looking at it like that.
You said Mueller's resigning?
He's resigning. The investigation's over.
I mean, that doesn't mean a blow to anybody. I mean, as far as I'm saying, like I said, if he gets reelected for another term, that's your fault. Like, seriously. You should, even if you voted for him to get in office or whatnot, there's no way in the world you agree with anything enough to reelect him. That's all.
Well, and America's gonna decide.
That's my opinion.
And America's gonna decide on these matters, but needless to say, this is a victory for.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. All money is not good money. So if you're only looking at it as an aspect of main profit, job, this, that, and the other, that those two wrongs don't make it right. To blatantly disrespect cultures and races, and you can't always take up for both sides.
Right.
That's law. That's Jewish law. Cause and effect. You like there's yin and yang. There's bad and there's good. You can't take both sides.
Now Trump really upset a lot of people during the time when they had the rally where you had the racists and the guy ran over the people in the crowd and even killed some people with his vehicle. Now Trump came out later. And he said there are good people on both sides, and that really ruffled a lot of tail feathers. But in the Russian investigation,
those double agents.
Your chest all you want to. Ain't nobody got more love for this thing than me. Niggas faking the funk. This is your boy Dub D. T-Lou drop it. I'm the microphone fiend. Now I'm knocking on my dream. I'll be rocking so extreme. Now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer. I'll be flocking for my skrilla. I'll be rocking so gorilla. Call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Fiend. Now I'm knocking on my dream. I'll be rocking so extreme. Now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer. I'll be flocking for my skrilla. I'll be rocking so gorilla. Call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Them D boys don't know dope. No dope. Them keys boy tied in a rope. Dub D boy niggas can't cope. Nope. Sit 'em in the corner grabbing Mikey by the throat. Them niggas ain't walking in the rain. Them niggas ain't talking through the pain. Dub D boy flows insane. Can't break a nigga down. I was broken when I came. Smoke a 20 sack. I told you I be coming back. I put it in the air. Niggas stand when I run, and that's so cunning that I make a nigga right 2 times. He hate his own rhyme. Put the throne on mine. Can't find a nigga flowing like me. Ain't nobody on a pro like T. My producer when I'm going on a track. All them losers throw it back cause they ain't trying to spin a microphone. Now I'm knocking on my dream. I'll be rocking so extreme. Now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer. I'll be clocking for my skrilla. I'll be rocking so gorilla. Call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Fiend. Now I'm knocking on my dream. I'll be rocking so extreme. Now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer. I'll be clocking for my skrilla. I'll be rocking so gorilla. Call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Like Tyree flowing on a bus. I'm a G boy, coke need us. Wait and see, boy, the remedy a must. Find a Kennedy and bust all my enemies are dust. Find me soaking wet, standing in the rain. I be ducking death, soaking in the pain. Staying close, cause a nigga got foes. Same goes for the hoes that be sipping on my woes. I be coming back, T-Lou gon' have me coming back. When you gon' have to front a rack to get up on the money track. I be killing it, you don't know who you dealing with, and everybody's feeling it with Dub. Make another hit. Call me Kels when I'm blowing in the G. Mama nails, blood flowing through me. My producer said real, no real. Boy, tell them Big Will, hella niggas know the deal. now I'm knocking on my dream. I be rocking so extreme, now they flocking for my green. Bring the microphone killer, I be clocking for my skrilla. I be rocking so gorilla, call me doc cause I'm a hilla. Fiend, now I'm knocking on my dream. I be rocking so extreme, now they flocking for my green. I'm the microphone killer, I be clocking for my skrilla. I be rocking so gorilla, call me doc cause I'm a hilla.
Too much weight.
Well, I'll tell you what, moving on. According to the U.S. News Group, this is pretty big. Maine becomes the 17th state to ban conversion therapy. Now, if you got 17 states that are going this way, that seems to be something that's trending. This story is trending. According to Governor Janet Mills signed the bill banning the controversial practice on Wednesday. Those who don't know what conversion therapy is, that's a surgery where you're converting from one gender to another, and Maine is the 17th state to ban this practice. Now whether you agree with the practice or not, that is the trend that, just like the cannabis trend is going towards legalization, it seems that conversion is going towards being banned. But that's a big story to go along with some of the things that are this new political environment is creating, where these hot button topics are coming to the forefront, just so there are victories and there are things for them to vote on. Because the real topics, they don't have the guts to step up and put them on the floor. What do you think on that?
I mean, it's left going right. I mean, we went from, I would say, pre-current number 45. We were becoming more of a liberal nation. Now is left going back right to where I just don't get it. You can't play both sides. You can't say everyone has equal rights and then go against the grain and try to prevent certain rights for certain people, because in the end that means it's not equal rights. So
These movements and these votes take money.
It's undoing the freedoms, or it is undoing some things. Pretty much, some things have been undone.
Yeah, and in my opinion, I think we could be taken, whether you agree with it or not. Hey, that's up to the person who wants to be converted, but that's on them. But for me, I think there's bigger issues that can come to the floor, such as we can use that time and money to feed people, build new housing, respectable housing for poor people. We can give more grants for people who have brilliant ideas that are going to grow the country and grow the economy. I think those are the type of things that we should be voting on and getting on the floor. But of course, those are the things that the politicians have absolutely no guts to bring to the table. So we'll keep our eye on that, but that is trending. And now we'll get into Did You Know?
Did you know what?
Did you know? What a cut. You know, I love Malaysia. I've never been, but that country seems to stand up for the little guy around the world. Now, Malaysia, this might not mean anything to you, but look at the symbolism here. Malaysia, according to TikTok by Bloomberg, Malaysia is sending 3,300 tons of plastic waste back to rich nations. Now, Malaysia says it doesn't want to become a dumping ground for rich nations like the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. Now, it also said, according to TikTok, that Malaysia is tired of taking in plastic waste from rich countries. Malaysia is set to send 3,000 tons of waste back to the countries of origin. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Send it to the moon or something. Don't put it in my country. What are you saying? What do you think about that?
Go Malaysia. Man.
Do they have a soccer team? Because I might want to root for them in the World Cup.
Hey, let us know.
And if you're against this, I'd say, hey, how about if they dumped all the trash?
Sports team, let us know.
Let us know. I need the jersey. Because who wants people dumping plastic on your front lawn?
Hey, we'll support you, Malaysia. Let us know
100%.
what sports team you have, and we'll wear your jersey on the show and go on.
Seems like Malaysia's always got a plane crashing and some type of somebody getting shot down all the time. So look out for Malaysia. You gotta support them. I mean, I never been. I don't know who the government is and what they do, but it always seems like when something goes down internationally, they're either getting their plane shot down, their planes are getting lost, or because, and then you look behind the other story, they're sticking up for a little guy like.
No,
Do you know that George W. Bush and Dick Cheney and Donald Rumsfeld cannot go to Malaysia or they're going to get arrested? Because their courts...
I did not know.
You did not know that their courts already convicted them of war crimes. So they can't walk around there. Malaysia sticks up, but maybe that's none of my business. But that's a did you know.
Me are there. I'm not a Democrat nor Republican.
So guess what? No plastics on my front line, says Malaysia.
No bullies worldwide.
Sending it right back. And shout out to the U.S. whenever we're doing right. And you know, hey, we got to do better when we're not doing right. All right, so you're trending with the ItCast. This is my moderator, Magooo. This is your boy WD3. Thanks for trending with us. Stay tuned for What's Up With.
This is What's Up With It. Today I have a very special guest, Oklahoma's very own PGE, Jigg, and KG.
Push gang.
Hey,
That's right.
They're here to discuss how two young men from Tulsa, Oklahoma grew up and became who they are today and the road to get to this point. So that, for those out there that don't know you, please introduce yourself.
My name Jigg. From the first part of Push Gang. Started everything. You know what I'm saying? Nah. My name Jigg though, aka Josh. You know what I'm saying? I gotta say my nickname first.
What's up, man? My name KG, Mississippi. Kendrick Gray. You can follow me on social media. It's my real name. You see me in public, don't call me that. I'm not gonna respond to you. You don't know it. But
We need to make sure that
Push Gang
Yeah.
is in this motherfucker, man.
Yeah, for those who don't know, I said PGE. That's what PGE stands for. Well, the E is for entertainment, but the P and the G, push gang.
yeah.
It's kind of pushing.
Sometimes the east side.
Yeah. I don't think it was that bad though. Whatever. So I don't think it was that bad though, but yeah.
Let me stop. Let me stop.
That's what's up. So what are some of the things you guys are having in the works?
Man, right now we in the process of this coming Monday. I gotta meet up with bro. He want me to meet up with him at the spot, and we're gonna do this Meet the Pushers, little track, little EP real quick. You know what I'm saying? And man, we got some bangers on there. Man, we got that dropping Monday on Spotify and all other platforms. So like, look out for that early Monday morning. And we got shows that we got going on with Reading Questions with Cypher 120. Shout out to him. Shout out to Bo Diddley with the Rush Fest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that just did the World Culture Fest and stuff. You know, support the locals, man. You know what I'm saying? We local legends. And, you know what I'm saying? No matter, I don't even say local, so it don't even matter to me. Like I said, I'm from Mississippi, but this is where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying? We just cooling, man. Just trying to get a lot of stuff together, man. And really in the works right now. That's all. I'll let Josh finish it up. He can probably tell you better than I can do right.
Wait 1 second though. So I heard you say Cypher 120. So you guys still getting your Cypher on?
Yeah.
I mean, man, if I rap, like when I freestyle around folks, it all depends on who you need, like who the best at it. I ain't just been sitting and waste raps because you want to be a rapper. I got stuff to do. I got kids to play with. It's different today. Like it ain't like when we was in high school. You kick on a beat, you want to rap, let's spit. You know what I'm saying? I got bars. We got bars.
Well, let me clarify that. I mean, meaning that one of the biggest places you guys got to get your eat on was the downtown scene, Yeti, and they had closed over the winter last year and whatnot. So you're basically saying there is another spot that you guys are still eating at.
Oh, yeah.
Your cypher
Yeah.
on that, so that's cool.
Yeah, we just been booking our own shows and, you know, trying to make our own rules, you know, and trying to get a festival going, a little team put together, so that'd be a breaker right there. Pretty much, only thing we got dropping right now is our single, Never Had Shit, but, you know, that's not gonna be till this Monday, so as soon as we get all that underway, we're able to push it the right way. We haven't really, you know, had nothing else cooked up besides shows and new music.
That's Never Had Shit. Out Monday.
Yeah, out Monday on our platform.
New music from Push Gang and shit.
Yeah, you gonna stay. You gonna see it. It's gonna happen.
Alright. And so we pretty much been covering things that you've done to get to where you are now. We do speak of Push Gang. We've been tossing that name a lot during this segment. That is also your brand, right?
Right.
And, you got that on merchandise. What is it, made to order merchandise, and they can get that through you or through KG or.
We gonna be making a website pretty soon.
Yeah, true.
So it'd be easier for people to, you know, get the clothes if they want, be more efficient, and you know, we just mostly either get the shirts made and sell them at our shows. But now we about to go international. We got to go ahead and get a website, so it's gonna be easy to share and get it out there more.
I've known you guys for a while, both of you, and knowing your mind, pretty sure you're gonna make it worth your fans' while for having your merchandise for your future events and things like that.
Right. Yeah, it's in the process of getting made. We gonna be getting
Shit
shit.
finna be dope, man. Like, I don't want to let the left hand know what the right hand doing so soon. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to not speak it into existence either, because I found myself whenever I would be like, hey, we getting ready to woo 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 woo. It's like now everybody know, and then what if like it don't fall through? So it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You get Mississippi, so you pretty much on that voodoo side part. So you.
I don't do no witchcraft sorcery now. I grew up across.
Black cow step on the crack.
I'm a superstitious man. Don't get me wrong, but I believe in invisible lines of nature, man.
That's basically what you guys got in the future and whatnot.
Right on.
We just gonna drop them singles at a time, get a crowd, you know, the give the crowd like, or our audience like a long-term album or, you know, project. You know what I mean? Like just keep them waiting, keep them wanting, keep them, you know, wondering. So yeah, we dropping the single at a time, pushing it better. That's gonna be the thing. You know, at least till we get a chance to get how we want to get it, then we can just drop an album at a time. You know,
It's more beneficial, and you guys are pretty
more
much
beneficial.
just, more able to focus on singles. Basically, that's what the industry do. Even when they drop an album, they focus on a single for months on end, and then the next single, then months on end. They don't even cover all the songs through the whole album.
I mean, it's just more artwork on the tape, more visuals, promo, videos.
Yeah, you get more that way.
You get more attention that way. So, you know, dropping a whole album and then finding
Everybody
songs
gets to dissect it.
right, you know what I mean? And,
Okay, that makes sense. Well, I read it.
you know, and then everybody already heard the whole album. They're ready for a new album,
Right.
or a new song,
Right.
You know,
Right.
if you dropping a single at a time, you go like, damn, I wonder what the EP gonna sound like.
They put it all together.
What's some of the ways that your fans or promoters can contact you guys for merchandise or bookings or anything of that nature?
Either me and his email, you know, just contact us. We got Facebooks.
What's your
My email is phillipsjosh454@gmail.com. And I don't know what his is.
Mine is Gray Kentrell, GRAYKENTRELL 2010 at Gmail.
Yeah.
Facebook, Kendrick Gray. I'm calling it in public.
You got a Facebook page for PGE, right?
Yeah, we do. Just look up
Push Gang
ENT. Yeah, Push Gang ENT.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube us at Push Gang TV
Yeah.
and Kentrell Gray TV. That's like the whole of everything we got so far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We got Sweat Sauce mixtape that we just dropped last year, and I mean, we got good feedback. It was just something quick that we put together.
That's on our platform.
It's on our platform, you know, so you can look it up Spotify, Apple, Google, you know what I'm saying? Google me, man.
Yeah. Right.
But nah, yeah, man, we got the one tape, but when we probably end up, from my perspective of things, that I say, you know, when we finish doing this process with these few projects that we were just speaking of, you know, and once the whole EP drop, we'll try to like relaunch it with Sweat and Sauce in a sense. And I might leave it alone, really, just let it be.
So we got producers and promoters. You heard those emails. I've heard these cats personally. They got mad bars. So producers especially, getting their emails in their inbox and send them some beats, let them get on them, and they're doing justice. I'll vouch for that.
I get on your beat,
Promoters.
wow.
You'd be kind of crazy not to want them on your next ticket. So watch out for them boys at the Push Gang.
That's right.
Alright, once again, you're here with Magooo. This is what's up with it on iiTT. Follow us, iiTT, on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter.
Mm-hmm.